Hello, 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 it's WumboJeff, and welcome back to Life is Strange Reunion. We're actually on the final day of the mysterious Caledon fire, so let's jump back into it. We kind of learned Max kind of has a new power. She can look into pictures that she wasn't there and see what happened in those photographs. And I think we are actually kind of nearing the end.
You and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense, when I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Sophie. She was impersonating Owen. I saw her ask Vin for a document from the archive.
Damn, Max. Look at those synapses firing again.
So Sophie knows something related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night. What does that tell us?
Not a damn thing. And we still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro-tester friends.
And here's some more disturbing news. I walked by the chem lab this morning. Someone had broken in there.
Uh-oh.
I alerted security and I locked away the most flammable solutions I could find, but whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
What do we do?
We panic.
I suggest we all review the evidence
Uh-oh.
and reconvene to share our thoughts.
So I don't know what happens in any of the endings, but from my understanding, there's actually 4 possible endings, and it relies on heavily what you collected throughout your days. And if you look through everything and found the right things to kind of pinpoint what happened, there's a lot of evidence. Ooh.
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list.
Oops, did not mean to do that.
The timing of this protest with the fire has to mean something. But which of the protesters is the most dangerous?
Pardon me. Okay, so wait, Ren is a Lakeport resident, snapping turtle regular, suspected to peer pressure. And Joey, a bartender, old bar destroyed in storm, leader of the protests. He is a pretty good lead. I don't think it's Ren. Lucas, possible disgraced professor, now high school teacher, angry vendetta against Caledon. Okay. Sophie.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Sophie. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire?
I don't think she would. Just kind of knowing her character a little bit, besides her going kind of off the walls. Timing arrives just as the fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of all her reactions. Vendetta against her mom, also Caledon, also us? Question mark.
Caledon's 2 power players. Could one of them be behind all of this?
Owen is ambitious, questionable morals, committed to destroying the Abraxas house, hiding evidence and insurance fraud. I don't think he would destroy the whole school, but I could be wrong. Yasmin, I don't think she could either. Ambitious, questionable morals. Maya incident, lied and manipulated to protect herself once. Would she do it again? Possibly. I don't think she is, though. Oh, we're the suspects, too.
Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness. Even if I don't quite agree with any of these points.
Moses, kettle equals known fire threat, mad scientist, archetype, subconscious, pyromaniac. Max vendetta against Owen Teller. Tends to invite disaster. Coincidence, controls time. Chloe, timing, arrives just as fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of it all of her actions. Mae Jemison, heat lamp. Even the lizard could be it.
I appreciate your thoroughness, but I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
Okay, if you say so, Moses. And Reggie and Vin.
Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin.
I don't think so. I'm still thinking protesters. Reggie. Oops, sorry, I had the music going there. There we go. Abraxas president pressured by Owen to destroy evidence seems erratic. Could he lash out? Vin. at nexus of Abraxas and administration, close to own Yasmin, plus invested in Caledon, known secret keeper. Okay. And I completely forgot. Ignore me talking about the music. I probably could just cut it out in editing because I have it to a separate track. So we're good. Reconvene. No, not yet.
Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side.
So here's that march. Oh.
It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original fire.
Ooh.
March. Right, that makes sense. But does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
That is very interesting. So Loretta could have died in the fire. Okay.
Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic.
Or could have died in the explosion from the house, and that's what led to the thing. But Max going and saved her.
Joey lost everything in the storm and stands to lose even more if the Caledon expansion goes through. He has every reason to be angry.
For these, I am just clicking to get Max's thoughts on them because it is basically stuff I looked at or picked up throughout the previous scenes.
Holy crap, that's a lot of firepower for one protest.
Yep.
This group has been growing and organizing for some time, and it's all been leading to today's protest. Moses has dug up everything he can to help me and Chloe. We'd be lost without him.
Oh wait, this is all I can find Ren.
Moses has dug up everything he can to help me and Chloe. We'd be lost without him.
Brothers of Vermont provide mentorship support. Like many little brother participants, Rennie Landry has grown up without a father figure in his late life after being abandoned at a young age. This led to a distrust that made it difficult for his big brother Volunteer, Troy, to overcome. Ren is a sweet kid, but it takes time to really build a bond. Something that bond with someone who has learned to have their guard up. That's all I can get on the Ren on the internet. Okay.
The anger behind this Lakeport protest is truly scary. I'm so glad Chloe is here.
Okay.
It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Real quick, is there a collectible here? Oh, we got... Oh, no, we don't got no text. Okay, yes, an empty house. Okay. Interesting. Again, I know I missed some. I'm gonna have to go through them after and get the Explorer scene thing.
But does any of it have to do with the fire? Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished. But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered?
Maybe.
I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house.
This might be new. No, when I was president, I was always jumping from one emergency to the next. As chair of the board of regents, I can take a bird's eye view of Caledon and its place within the sisterhood of academia. I have many projects I am excited to pursue. Those projects range from relatively small, mentoring the newest regents of chair grant recipient Vin Ling, a promising young administrator and MBA candidate. Okay. What's this?
These were Reggie's notes from talking to
Oh.
Owen days ago, before the demolition. Clearly, Owen was hell-bent on demolishing that house.
What's down here? Newspaper clipping?
Owen is a young
Oh, yep.
and ambitious
I remember this.
president. What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan? Owen risked his whole presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Owen, members of the board, even Vin, they all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
Now, it is possible I don't need to go ahead and click on all of these and get these little dialogue things. But with our first playthroughs, we always try to get as much as we can. And like I said, we're going to look at the pictures last, just in case if anything happens. But
Reggie's
we
actions
don't
last
know
night
if
and
it's gonna help towards the
Corsair,
evidence.
there's
'Cause I want a
something
good
about it
ending.
that Abraxas wanted to keep secret. Owen wanted to destroy, and Safi wanted to find. It must be important. Finn has his entire future tied to Yasmin and Caledon. Could he be involved in covering up the death at the Abraxas house? Abraxas members are furious at the administration. But is someone angry enough to start this fire?
Maybe.
Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago. Why? And what does it have to do with the fire? Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes.
Is someone related to that kid? Any of these characters related to him? Because that would be motive for revenge. I look at everything here. Yes. Who would be related to that kid? We need to find out who that kid is, and that would probably tell us who starts the fire, who does all this. We're doing some Scooby-Doo type
Totally
shit here.
unexpected? What else is going on at Caledon? No forced entry means it was someone with the right keycard or someone impersonating them.
Oh, this is new.
Either way, this is really bad.
Reported break-in and theft of school materials. Chem lab observatory. Unknown quantities of chemical solutions, possibly corrosive or flammable. No signs of forced entry.
I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously. But do they really need to shut off the water lines?
Your Caledon facilities and Caledon security teams are working together to prepare for a possible protest march on campus today. Please note, lower campus and observatory buildings are being reinforced against possible damage. All students are asked to avoid congregating in the areas of these buildings. If necessary, a shelter-in-place warning will be issued to students via the university alert system. In addition, the following precautions are being taken. Increased Caledon security presence. Lakeport PD and FD on alert. Electricity will be suspended in some areas to decrease blackout risk. Water lines will be closed in some areas to decrease damage risk. Oh, that's not good. And please remain attentive. Water lines to decrease damage risk, but if there's a fire, that's pretty big damage. Please remain attentive to further updates. Thank you.
It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the administration without also battling the unseasonably dry weather. Moses really loves that flame-throwing kettle.
Moses, continuing to safe authorized equipment. Oh,
I imagine he's feeling some guilt about it now.
Moses got a citation for the kettle. That's done. That's done. Let's look at these. Time lapse.
I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what we were doing.
That is cool.
But he was right.
Sorry, my eye is just bothering me right now. Both of them. 920 at 4:30, 920 at 11:12. Clear shift reacting to stopping the demolition. 921, 12:30. 922, 1:45 a.m. Clear shift class dissipation related to events of Mabon. Oh.
So we know the fire has changed, but does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
That's not good, Moses. Would it kill you to give me some good news?
The selfie that started this all, and the fire that will be here soon if we can't
Looked
stop
at that.
it. With everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered.
Hi.
Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
Me too.
I am too. It all seems so normal, her being here. But then I remember she's supposed to be dead.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope.
Okay.
Friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
You got an empty house around here somewhere? Oh.
After the break-in,
Oh, highly
Moses
flammable.
isn't taking any chances. Hope he can keep any combustible science stuff from falling into the wrong hands.
Alright, Chloe, I'll be right with you. Wow, this place looks different without the giant telescope. Oh, the telescope's right there. I didn't even see it. There's got to be a picture somewhere. Anywhere. I might be blind. Oh. Podcast. What is this podcast about? Is this Lucas?
Puppies, let me begin
Yep.
today with one of my favorite quotes from President John F. Kennedy. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Perhaps Lakeport's struggle with the corrupt Caledon administration does not rank on the great struggles of our time. Outside of the local press and you, dear listeners, few have even paid much attention to our cause. But revolutions are not confined just to national projects or massive institutions. Sometimes, the greatest way to effect change is to focus with all your collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is.
I love that squirrel.
Is why I am
Squirrel.
so honored
Oh my
to serve
god.
as one of the leaders of the protest
Turtle.
this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as
What the hell?
petitioners to their mercy. We do
Can't
not
believe it just says
submit
squirrel.
to their elitist codes of conduct and accept.
Yeah, I'm not tired or anything.
No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon. Until then.
Vox Populi.
Okay, Lucas. No pictures though. Empty house, empty house.
Still at the vet. One
An
less
empty house.
potential victim
Unless I was,
or perpetrator. If Moses is right about
that might have been from the. Wait. The empty house might have been from a previous one, maybe. You know what? Yeah, I'll just go through scene select. If I don't see it real quick, I'm just gonna go. Yes, I looked through
Okay.
everything.
What do we know about the fire?
It burns. That's what we know. It's related to the breakfast house. Only circumstantial. It's related to the protest. Oh no! Is this a big choice? I don't know. Abraxas house.
We know it centers around the Abraxas house. Either because of the body, or Owen's plans, or both.
I agree. That's a plausible outcome, but we don't know it's true. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I
Very
think
true.
At this point, we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time, it was Loretta's death at the demolition.
That's actually sad to think about how Loretta died before. We didn't even know it.
So we don't know. It could be Abraxas. It could be the protest. It could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No, that's reality.
So it's hopeless?
So you're saying, despite everything we've done, we're no closer to stopping the fire? That it's hopeless?
I'm saying we just can't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
Oh no! No! I said it before, I'm going with the truth and nothing but the truth at this playthrough. Every choice has been nothing but the truth. So, tell her about her death.
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
Because I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm telling you now. I was in shock.
At first I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
Sorry, I felt that coming. I had to sneeze.
You messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Should have I lied? Should I have? No. I said nothing but the truth. I said stick with the decisions. I haven't rewound a decision yet in this playthrough. So we're sticking with it. Okay. Hey, Moses. What up?
Thanks again, Moses. I'd be lost without you.
No picture still? Nothing? Nope, an empty house is supposed to be here somewhere, but I cannot find it. Do a quick once over so I'm not wasting too much time. An empty house. It's a clue, but I don't know what the clue. Oh! Found it! The iguana's gone. The lizard.
Thus began the curious caper of the missing Miss May J.
Can I talk to you now? Nope.
Thanks again, Moses.
Bye, Moses.
I'd be lost. Stay safe, Moses.
I'm so happy I went ahead and looked upstairs again. Did the picture change again? Chloe, those are very bad for you. They could kill you. That was dark joke. That dark humor for those that don't know.
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I understand.
I get it. I just got you back too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies.
I'm kind of curious about that turtle plan though, because Chloe's impersonating Sinister Cardinal, but what if the real Cardinal shows up?
You first.
Okay. That week we spent together in high school, I still don't know who it happened to. I don't know which Chloe I am or which Max you are. And I don't care. Whatever comes next, I'm just really glad I'm the Chloe that gets to be here with you right now. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
Oh, I was thinking right here, I'm like, are they gonna kiss here? Because when we tried to do it in the boat, they faked us out and we kept following. There's no possible chance they're faking us out again. But I was also thinking, are they gonna do the cliche thing where the whole building's on fire and before they possibly die, then they go for the kiss? I'm like, I'm hoping they're not doing something cliche like that. But let's do it. That might make a good thumbnail, to be honest. I'm always thinking about like what would make a good thumbnail.
This isn't another goodbye.
It might be. There's still a fire happening. See, I don't think Chloe even believes what she just said.
This is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late.
That's not
I know
proactive
your
policing.
response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice.
Damn.
Good luck.
Well then, real quick. There's two. Taste of the Psychedelic. That is actually in the previous chapter. I gotta go back and get it at the Maybon party. Hiding in plain sight.
Noelle and I have had our differences. But she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire.
Look.
Amanda is definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now. Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project.
They're using the bard as their meetup point. Technically, Amanda could shut this shit down. Hi, Amanda.
What kind of bar are you running here anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the angry throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
How it goes.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it always works for me. Try to fix a problem, end up making it 1,000 times worse.
Sure, but what's the alternative?
Not giving a fuck?
Okay. When you say it like that, it sounds pretty nice, actually. Anything I can help with?
Suspect?
Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey has gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
That's how I kind of felt like those two weren't really good things. Not good things, good suspects.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Good plan.
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I
but
believe it.
Oh.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it.
Oh,
I
nice.
take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it.
Let's go.
Stay safe today.
I don't know if that's going to do anything. It did say that it would have consequences. I have no idea. We're not going to look at the stage again. Let's go talk to Noel.
Have you learned anything about the protest that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
Well, thanks for the non-help. Look.
I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming.
What was it called again? Hiding in plain sight? Okay. Cow.
If something has to burn today, I vote for this painting.
Gotta watch, make sure sketch doesn't pop up on something I'm looking at. Oh, there's Ren. We'll talk to him next. No, we're not gonna look at that again.
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting.
Just grabbing your notebook right here. Sorry, buddy.
Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't "I'm going to set a fire today" doodle too much to ask for?
Oh, wow. Stand with the Lakeboard. No Caledon expansion. Hands off Fremont. Wait. There's nothing to read in there, right? Or
Ren is...
sketch? Because sometimes a sketch will pop up there. No, okay. Cool. Hi.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
Interesting. Is that all you gotta say? Pressure! Maybe I shouldn't have did it because I haven't learned any information.
All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
Uh-oh.
What? No. I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
Notebook.
I saw your notebook. Pretty fucked up shit in there.
Uh-oh.
You mean my doodles? What do they...
Oh, no.
I... don't know. But maybe a detective.
I messed up.
Look, I get why you'd suspect me. quiet loner, must be up to something. But I pulled away from those guys because I don't want to part in any violence. Some of these other people, though, seems like it's...
I'm tempted to reload this section just to get that right.
Dark.
Lucas?
The way he talks about everyone there, it's like he wants them to suffer. That's what got me to back off. I don't want any part of that shit.
Okay. Thanks for the intel. I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to reload this section and just see if I can actually pressure him correctly. Only because I think there's an achievement for winning all those dialogue options with Chloe. I think I've won them all so far, and we're kind of towards the end of the game. So just give me 1 second, and there will be a quick cut back to where we are right here. All right, and we are back here to talk to Ren. Let's do it.
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
He seems very
Seems
upset.
pretty alienated.
It's not fun anymore. This is supposed to be
Maybe
fun.
because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
All right, now let's go ahead and pressure our little boy right here. Hey, Ren.
All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No. I told you I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell.
I love it because Chloe's such a badass.
What do you mean?
First, we will go tell Amanda.
I'll tell Amanda that you're responsible for anything that goes wrong today. I know this place is a second home to you, but trust me, she'll toss your ass out and not think twice.
Man, what is your problem?
My problem is a fire. Now start talking.
Look, if someone's gonna do what you're saying, then they must be super angry. What makes you think I care about Caledon that much?
Ren, you seem pretty mad right now. Red paint can.
Maybe the fact that you've been graffitiing threatening messages on campus. I found your paint can.
That's, I've...
Oh, the paint can, because
some housework
there has been graffiti all over campus with threatening stuff.
One tagger to another, half the game is
I didn't even realize that.
and you suck at it. His armor's about to break. I need to hit him with something brutal.
We got incel, bullying, or daddy issues. Ren, do you have daddy issues?
I know about your daddy issues, but just because some deadbeat ran out on you before you were born doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole.
Damn.
Don't talk about my dad.
Oh, there's the anger.
Caledon deserves everything that's coming to it and more.
Oh.
What?
You smug fucking punk bitch. You're all pathetic losers. It's thanks to people like you that my dad is dead today.
Why? What happened? Holy shit. The Abraxas house. You're
He's the one in the
who wrote
basement.
that graffiti. Your dad?
My dad went to a party and never came home.
Holy shit.
He's been ducking my family ever since.
Ren, listen to me. I know what happened.
Fuck off.
I was just saying earlier, I think I said it right there. I have a feeling the person whoever was related was in the basement.
Or check back with Noelle. When
Hey, one all back talking counters. Let's go. Because I was thinking whoever is related to that person in the basement had to be responsible, and Ren just got angry. I can just straight up accuse. You know what? We'll go talk to Lucas first.
No more secret meetings or private message boards.
And I'm gonna go to. I think I can go to the meeting first, right? Oh yeah, we got new text messages. Potential spam. Cardinal sin. This is cruel is forever. You mean Joey? Better we don't use actual names in case of surveillance. Okay, sup, not Joey. We are beginning to marshal at the launch point. Signals, torches, bullhorns, and other supplies are on hand, but feel free to bring your own. If you meet any resistance on the way into the bar, let me know. I'll send support. Word. Anyone in the group looking to get extra spicy with the torches, firecrackers today? Plenty of spiciness to go around. See ya. And some more stuff from there. Let's see, new journal stuff. I remember when I first started journaling after dad died, my therapist told me I should think of it like writing a first draft of history, which was about when I decided to stop paying attention to my therapist. Who gives a shit about writing history for the future, a time when, by definition, me and everyone I've ever known will be long dead. Unfortunately, if Max and I don't stop this fire, we may both be history. And then future generations may actually be studying this journal, if only to learn that we managed to fuck it up all so badly. Well, historians of the future, I have a message for you. Max and I kissed, and it was awesome. Yeah, we could all be burnt toast in a few hours. Not to mention, I am rapidly losing my grasp on reality. But in that moment, none of that mattered. I'm sure that isn't what the future historians care about, but that's exactly why I don't give a shit what they think. Because to me, that's what today will always be about, whatever happens next. Now it's time to head back to Caledon's favorite hive of scum and villainy and craft beers. I have one last shot to figure out who in the protest might want to start the fire and burn down the school. If Max and I get it right, maybe we can stop the future history before it starts. Okay. Hey, Luke.
Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before, but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
Is that a threat? Violence.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes. The powers that be. Raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Okay. Smartass.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now, will you please leave?
I was gonna say, this feels like a waste of time.
I know you
Now
want to
that
get rid of me now.
Ren kind of blew up at us.
When it's over.
Not likely.
Bye, Professor.
Bye now.
So long.
I can talk
The main objective is making
people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. Looks like Joey and the group are gathered out there.
No sketch? Okay. I'll go out here first.
This is for Lakeport. So glad all you guys turned out. We're gonna make a huge difference here, all right? Let's get ready to go.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
You ready to rock and roll?
Most of us. Some got cold feet at the last minute.
Fuck them.
Fuck those pussies. Today is about action.
Damn right. I wish Ren in there had the same attitude. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot.
I love the internal monologue there. She's smiling. That's great. Wait, that's all? That's all we did?
I think I'm ready to talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus.
New mech from Maximosis. Okay, group text. Oh, don't. You guys are just gonna keep texting stuff. I'm not ready. Okay, group text. Oh, no, stop. Activated. If you see this, drink some water and come find us in Moses' office. Okay, Ian has told you about their adventure in the Brex house. Get some rest. We'll see you put together. Okay. Found another whiteboard. Wheeling it back over now. Just past the kitchen area. You want coffee? No, thanks. I have hot chocolate. I have hot chocolate here. If you don't mind the indignity of heating water in the microwave. Well, why would I mind that? Note to future tell Max the red marker story. It wasn't that funny. And don't listen to him, Max. We laughed for like 3 straight minutes about it. We haven't slept. We probably delirious. I can see you laughing about it again. Protesters are all milling around the deck with Joey. Noelle is here, but the Lakeport PD are being raging. Okay, they won't fit a finger unless we have a credible threat. Not surprised I saw on social media that some of the members were supporting the protest. No obvious threats that I can see. I am walking over to make my main leaves. Be careful. Keep us posted. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Will do. Okay.
But maybe that's intentional.
I'm gonna miss this photo. Can we go back to the alternate? Oh yeah, realities merged. That's a thing of the past. Nothing. Nothing.
No more secret meetings.
Make sure I have all evidence, which I think I have all the evidence now.
Fully out in the open.
The thing is, they wanted us to make an accusation, but it seems pretty obvious there. From just talking to Joey, he's the only one that actually did anything. Or not Joey, Ren. And one thing I learned is you as you're talking to all these characters throughout the game, you're collecting evidence. So that's how we had all those dialogue options when talk back into Joey, like with the daddy issues, the paint can, and talking to Amanda first really helped us. I don't see a thing for any sketching, surprisingly. So I might have missed it, but we're just going to continue on. I think we're going to make our accusation. I don't see no sketching options. Nothing over here. New podcast. Looks like it has to do with the band.
Welcome back to Nevermind the Podcast, your go-to source for punk music. I'm joined now by Izzy, Bash, and Marisol, collectively known as Drugstore Makeup, a band from the Pacific Northwest.
Pleasure to be here. What's up?
And it's just the three of you, right?
Yeah. Sometimes our manager comes out and plays some percussion for us during shows. Until she left us.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, what was that? Did you part ways with your manager?
No, she was with us on the first leg of our tour, but we're traveling separately for a bit.
Yeah, I play my own cowbells now, bitch.
Okay. So you're on the road promoting your new album?
Yes. Welcome to the Gynocracy. I think it's our best yet.
Fuck yes. Can I say fuck?
No.
Well, I agree. It's a deep throat into queer rage and... Why are you glaring at me?
A deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. Fucking hell, Bash.
It's fine.
Listen, the punk scene has gotten hopelessly corporate. It feels like everybody is sponsored by Ball Out energy drinks or brought to you by Jump Kick amps. Yep, and this album is ours. It says exactly what we want to say without anybody breathing down our necks.
Great. We'll be right back after a word from this episode's sponsor, Jump Kick Amps.
Ugh, seriously, dude?
Hey, I've got bills to pay. Back in a moment, everyone.
Nothing wrong with the sponsor. No cheese, only justice. B, that was the point all along. You know it. Yo, did you catch our podcast? You had one job. We said the sentence. You said deep throat. At first, yeah, but then I got it out. Chloe, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said all that stuff about the amps. It's fine, as we knew that guy was a sellout. Honestly, that interview had more punk energy than anything I've heard on there. Thanks. Miss you. You come back eventually, right? I will, for better or worse. It's almost over. Okay. It is almost over. Hey, Noel.
I know who is planning on turning violet today.
You do?
Yeah, I wasn't suspecting Ren until he blew up at me. And why is his name's underlined? Based on the evidence found, Ren is the person of interest, so... Sure. Are you sure? Going forward, this cannot be changed. Yeah.
It's Ren. He's lying about sitting out the protest. It's a vendetta about his father. He believes Caledon has been covering up his death.
They kind of have been, to be honest.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
No problem. Investigator Chloe on the duty.
Hopefully Max finds something.
Ooh, what are we looking for with Max? I completely forgot what we were doing with Max.
It's a quiet Sunday morning. For now. Vin.
Shh.
Hi.
They're really going at it in there.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnium veritas. Truth conquers all. You'll see.
Now you're boring me in two languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Oh, hi. It used to be hers, though.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
Oh my gosh. I knew it. I didn't, but.
Damn it. I knew it was you.
If you say so.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please.
Oh, let me read this first. Name.
Oh my god. Yasmin was in Abraxas. She was there on the night when that kid died.
What?
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself.
It's so weird, boy. There's two main characters.
I had no idea your mom was involved.
Because I know who he was related to now.
Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all of this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
Are you sure?
I'm not saying your mom is fully innocent, but how can you be sure she was behind Owen's plans? Or the fire?
Does Owen seem like the criminal mastermind type to you? No. This is my mom all over.
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now. Let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, Caledon is my home now. I don't want to abandon it.
I know shit between us has gotten weird, but it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You...
I feel like you're trying to manipulate Max a little bit.
Even Moses, who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon or
a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you.
Yeah, you're being selfish. I mean straight up.
Caring about you means being honest, even if it hurts. What you're asking for is selfish and wrong. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie.
Just stay here.
Please. I don't want to be alone.
Safi.
fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
What the hell? She is being extremely selfish because her plan was to go off and find other people like her, but her plan did not go out well at all. So it just wasn't working out. That's the only reason she came back. Diamond, we still haven't really heard from her. I don't know if she's in this game at all.
He's just stepped out.
No, I'm here for you, actually.
And if Diamond's not in the game, maybe they could make another Life is Strange with the story focusing her, because I believe at the end of Double Exposure, I think she might have had powers. And that's why she left with Sophie. I can't remember for sure, though.
Let's see what Yasmin has been.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Will do. I told Noelle I think Ren is going to start the fire. What's going on with you? It looks like Yasmin is way more involved than I thought. I don't know if she's connected to the fire, but she must be involved in covering up that body. I knew it. You did? No, not really. I just wanted to be right. Max, are you okay? Do you need help? I'm okay. I can get her to open up. We'll update later. I'm sorry, Sophie. I care about you so much, but right now I need you to focus on saving the school. I know you have questions about what I can do, but I have to try. And I will get the truth from your mom. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to finally kiss Chloe. Turns out any moment that you get to kiss Chloe is the perfect moment. How silly of me. I wanted to dance down the endless observatory steps, or better yet, run back up them and kiss her again, but she's not safe yet. For a few more hours, I have to focus on the fire. After this, Chloe and I will figure out how to stop her weird visions, talk about what the future holds, and we'll untangle everything starting tomorrow. I don't know what time the fire started. I thought there was a chance that it was the Abraxas party bonfire which spread the night before and grew out of control the next day, but that would be too simple. Whatever happened last night, we need to assume it's still going to happen unless we can stop it. There's still so much I don't know, but Chloe wants to see if any of the protesters are plotting something violent. I want to figure out what Owen is up to once and for all. Either he'll be in the admin building and I can see what he knows about the body, or I can go and break the president's office again.
Hiding.
Oh, photo. Nice. That one was easy. I like easy ones.
I bet.
So I got all the photos. I'm missing a couple things with Chloe though so far. Again, there's an explore mode, so it's okay. I'm still inspecting pieces for... Did I miss something? Why is Yasmin back inside the office?
Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed into?
That is deep, Max.
Owen really ramped up his security after Sophie and I broke in here.
Two-factor authentication, yep. That's always good. I always have 2FA enabled, just so you don't lose your stuff. Avoid phishing scams. Just looking out for you guys.
Talking to Yasmin is hard enough.
Always look into stuff before you sign into it.
Tell me the truth about Abraxas and Owen.
Just saying.
Has my hands shaking.
Hey, Yasmin. Ooh, whiskey.
I wonder if Owen was expecting to celebrate with Yasmin this weekend. His Caledon 2.0 plans must have felt so close.
Anything else to look at? Ooh.
Yasmin isn't a monster. But what is her motivation?
Anything else? I don't think so. What's up, Yasmin?
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
The body.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up.
I do not understand a thing you are saying. You seem agitated.
Okay, so yeah, at the end of... Sorry, at the end of Double Exposure, because I was just talking about Diamond. Sorry, my brain is everywhere right now. It happens in this universe, happens in these games. But at the end of Double Exposure, I looked up real quick because I could not remember for sure, because I did not finish my replay. Diamond left with Sophie because she started having severe nosebleeds, and it looked like she might have been manifesting her powers. So it'd be cool if they made like a game centered around Diamond, just her journey and where she's been during like the events of this. That'd be kind of cool.
I suggest you go get help, Maxine.
Wow.
This conversation is over, Maxine.
No, it's not. Safi.
I just saw Safi. She told me some disturbing things about you.
Yes. She still refuses to see me. Though we did speak on the phone. I want to rebuild my relationship with Safia, but she called me a monster. A monster! Her own mother!
Why? Aren't you known to be mean?
Call you that?
The accusations don't even bear repeating.
Let's go back a little bit.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a monster. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever.
So you covered it up?
I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
Kind of. Sledgehammer.
I was there last night. At the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Some connection.
Maybe you didn't know about the sledgehammer, but I still think you were connected somehow.
Don't you see that my guilt is suffocating enough without your spurious connections, Maxine?
Oh.
Yasmin feels guilty about what happened.
All right, time to go back. I'm gonna use the Owen line first. I want to see what she has to say about Owen.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
Oh.
I know about the body.
Never mind. I guess I can't.
House. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand. I know it was an
Oh, drowning in guilt.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt.
Oh, so she's the one that
that you feel suffocated.
Sped up the demolition thing.
Over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
You made him do it?
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
Oh.
It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
The body is gone.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, at least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
Even with all this going on, I still feel like Yasmin should somehow be in jail still.
I won't find.
Because she's into a lot of shady shit. She seems very, very corrupt. Oh, we did everything in here. Let's go and just leave. There we go.
Whether Yasmin told me the full truth or not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night. Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them?
Uh-oh. I don't think it would be Sophie, because Sophie just wants to leave. I don't know if she knew everything. I think she did. She pretty much told Max, but still. I still want to lean towards Owen. I don't think it was Reggie. Reggie was very panicky and just... He didn't even know how to get into the room, so he probably wouldn't even know what was in behind the room. So Reggie would make no sense at all. And I don't think... Owen's the only one that stands out for me. That he went in with the sledgehammer. You know, yeah, we'll go Owen. It cannot be changed. We will go with it.
Owen acted defeated with Yasmin, but I don't think he's giving up yet. He'd do anything to protect his plans for Caledon.
Damn straight. I'm going Owen with I'm sticking to it.
Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just...
I love it. She makes her own accusation, but we just have no evidence. We gotta go off of like how we know the characters and what we've seen in the past. Oh, it's night. It is almost time.
Max has a suspect.
But we are gonna be stopping this episode right here because I'm trying to keep them in a watchable length. So this one's gonna be down here, and I think we're gonna be finishing off the game in the next video. I could have just probably continued and just like a little cut and whatnot, and you guys probably would have understood, but that's fine. So we accused Renade, Gloria Max kissed, and Max accused Owen Teller of starting the fire. So we got two suspects. Ren had more evidence. According to the game, it actually showed the hint on screen. I probably should have turned off hints, but that's just from us getting that talk back done with him. So there you have it. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Be sure to check it out for yourself. And until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. As always, I can't wait to see you in the next video and or live stream. Love you guys.
help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign of growing up. You're growing old, you laugh, keep